Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prez, and welcome to another kind of throwback with NHL. I uploaded NHL 16 Be a Pro the other day for you guys on Monday actually. So today is Friday as you guys are seeing this. I want to talk about what's been going on in the week of type of like gaming news related type of stuff that's been happening. Obviously, I'm going to mostly talk about the Xbox Series X and how I actually got my pre-order, which is an awesome story, and I wanted to tell it to you guys. I actually recorded like 33 minutes of audio the other night just talking about it, and I don't know if I'm going to upload that or anything like that. This might be an iteration into that, but I just want to play some NHL 15 for you guys today and see how that goes, see how you guys enjoy it. If you guys enjoy like this old NHL content, then I'll definitely do some more in the future. But with NHL 21 coming out, I want to take a look back at the old NHL games also. So we started off with NHL 16 on Monday, and then today we're starting off, or we're playing NHL 15. So this was like I'm pretty sure this was the first NHL game released on the Xbox One and PS4. So this is kind of awesome. So this was with the Ignite engine. I believe they haven't included this engine in quite a while in other NHL games. I think they moved on to different engines when it comes down to graphic wise for anything, or it might be still the Ignite engine. I don't really pay attention to the load screens or anything like that. Yes, I want to talk about my experience when it comes down to pre-ordering the Series X and all that stuff. So we're gonna play. You know what? Let's play the previous team that was on the cover. So let's jump into Toronto here. Let's jump to Toronto. So once we get into the game, obviously I'll talk about my experience ordering the Series X and everything like that, pre-ordering, and the hassle that I pretty much almost everyone went through, but I'm pretty sure I went through it pretty quickly in my opinion, and I know a lot of people were unfortunate to actually not even get a chance to pre-order the console. But I seen some Twitter posts today. If you guys are still looking to pre-order the Xbox Series X, some retailers still might have some in stock. I know some like GameStop or EB Games here in Canada, they only have like a limited quantity. I seen a couple posts like we only have like 6 Series X's, and we only have like 3 to 2 Series S's in between, like all those retailers, even Walmart, all that stuff. And I actually pre-ordered mine through the Microsoft Store, and I'm going to tell you guys my experience when it came down to it. But anyways, we're going to jump right into the game. I'm going to skip all this madness. We're going to jump right to the game so I can continue this story with you guys. So we're loaded up now. I forgot how slow this game actually was. I'm pretty surprised how slow it actually is now. But when this game first came out, it wasn't this slow. To be honest with you guys, it wasn't this slow or anything like that. Man, it looks good on the recording. Like I said, with NHL 16, it looks good on the recording, but with like I have a 4K monitor, it doesn't look as good. But let's continue the story of pre-ordering the Xbox Series X. I was on Twitter after I pre-ordered mine. Obviously, I was looking at different posts. I posted myself on Twitter saying that I got my pre-order through. Everything went through and all that stuff. And a person asked me, how did I do it? Well, basically, I just said to him, I just sat there, refreshed the page, and all that stuff. I had problems with Microsoft Store. I tried Best Buy, even more problems, even with Best Buy. I wanted to pre-order with the Microsoft Store just because I have Microsoft Rewards. I might earn a little bit of cash back from that. And I have a browser extension called Ascension installed that gives me cash back on stuff also. So I'll be getting cash back from buying this console, obviously, for a lot of money Canadian wise. The Canadian pricing is ridiculous. It was $599.99 to buy it here in Canada. I know it's a lot. I know it's $4.99 in the States, which is more reasonable. But being in Canada and our dollar is not that. Well, it can be better, in my opinion. But I'm not. I'm not the type of person to talk about it and all that stuff. But anyways, so I paid $600. I haven't paid it yet. Obviously, I put it on my credit card, and when they do ship it, then they'll charge my card with it. So I'll end up paying $677 for this console, and I saved up for the past couple of months to actually pay for this, and that's why I had to cancel the NHL 21 giveaway. That's why the reason why I had to cancel it, because I was saving up to buy the Series X, and I mentioned this in many of my videos that I was saving up to buy this console and everything like that. And then that person that that donated the money for the giveaway, which was awesome, and I actually scored there, which is weird. Yeah, so I pre-ordered the console, and I'd still be able to give away a copy of NHL 21 to you guys, which is awesome, and all that stuff. So so I put it on my community tab also that I got it, and somebody said you should have got the PS5. No, because here's my reasoning for buying the Series X over the PS5 and stuff. I have over 300 and something games for the Xbox. I've been buying games for the past, like, since I got my Xbox, I've been buying games since. I've been buying games since when I got my Xbox and all that stuff. So I'm highly invested into this console and to the life of Xbox, pretty much. And I used to play on 360 and all that stuff and all that. But anyways, let's get back to the actual Microsoft pre-ordering scenario that I had, or the problem that I had, which a lot of people did. So I went on the Microsoft Store right at 11 a.m., like everyone else, and immediately the site crashed. And I kept on refreshing the page. I got to the point where I can actually configure the Xbox, see if I want to add an extra controller for $15 off, or if I wanted to add Game Pass for 6 months or something like that. I just wanted the console. So I went through that. It got into my cart. Then the site crashed again. For me, the site crashed again. And then I kept on refreshing the page. Then I finally got through to my cart. Then I clicked checked out. For some reason, it didn't sign me into my profile like I have been for the past. I've always signed into my Microsoft account, and it automatically logs me in and all that stuff. So I don't know why. But then I typed in my information, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to get my pre-order through. So I typed in my information and typed my address, typed my credit card, did all that. Then it crashed again. Then I had to wait about I kept on refreshing. After about 5 to 10 minutes of refreshing and just waiting, I finally got it through to my cart. I was logged into my profile. That was a weird little bug that happened there. I was logged into my profile, everything like that, and then I got to the point where it said, like, oh, you've reached the maximum quantity of this item. I was like, you got to be kidding me, right? Because I haven't pre-ordered the console, and it's only one per person, or one per household. I didn't read it or anything like that. But you only can get one console. I was like, I'm screwed. I was worried about bots happening with what's been happening with the computer world, or the PC world, with the graphics card. What's been happening with that? Bots bought it up in 30 seconds. I was kind of worried about that, as like everyone else was when they were pre-ordering either the PS5 or the Xbox Series X or the Series S. Whatever console you're playing on, I don't care. If you're playing on the PS5, that's great. If you're playing on the Series X or Series S, that's fine. That's great. And I don't care about console wars. I really don't care. I play where my friends are playing, and my friends are playing on Xbox. So that's the reason why I bought the Series X too. That's one of the number one reasons, and also the other reason is Halo. I always loved Halo as a franchise, as a game, everything like that, and I always loved Halo, and I always will love Halo when it comes down to it, and all that stuff. So the one reason that I'm still playing on playing on Xbox, the main reason I bought a 360 was Halo 3. That was the main reason that I bought Halo 3. And then obviously with the Xbox One announcement in the beginning of E3 when they first announced the Xbox One, first there was no Halo, and the console came with the Kinect, which I did not like, and all that stuff. So once all that passed, and the next E3 they announced like, okay, we're getting rid of the Kinect, the Xbox will be cheaper, and all that stuff. So that's when I bought it. I was like, all right, my time to buy an Xbox One. And obviously Master Chief Collection was coming out, which was awesome for me and my friends, because we were looking forward to buying, because we were still playing on 360 as this announced. For the original Xbox One, we were still playing on 360. We were still playing Halo 3, and I had a PS4. I bought a PS4 on launch day, and I still have it. It's still in my house. I actually sold it to my dad to buy a monitor for my computer. Yeah, that's the reason why I sold my PS4, is to buy a monitor. Anyways, I can still play the PS4 and stuff. It's still here in my house. Obviously, I can still play it. But I sold my PS4. I had an Xbox One and a PS4, and like both at the same time. And then I needed a new monitor. I needed a new like 1080p. Back at that time, a 1080p monitor was the monitor to buy, because there was no 4K yet. There was 4K, but it was like super expensive, and it wasn't in monitor form yet. So, but anyways, we'll move on from there. I bought an Xbox One when they removed the Kinect and when they announced Master Chief Collection, because one of my favorite games is Halo 3, and I'll play like the other Halos, but I don't really like the other Halos as much as I do for Halo 3. Obviously, Halo 3 is, to me, the best Halo out there, and hopefully Halo Infinite will live up to that, or be a lot better than Halo 5, in my opinion. Anyways, so this is the whole reason why I bought an Xbox Series X, is because of Halo. If it wasn't for Halo, I'll probably be still playing on PlayStation, because I was a PlayStation kid growing up. Like, I always had a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 1. I had a PlayStation 2. All that stuff. So I always was a PlayStation player. I was a Call of Duty player, actually. I used to play Call of Duty quite a lot as a kid. I didn't really play any Xbox games. When I first saw Halo, actually, I'll tell you guys this story. When I first saw Halo, it was Halo 1, I believe, or Halo 2, on the original Xbox. It's like, oh, this game, no, I'll never play this game. This game is crap. I'll never play it. The graphics look horrible on it. Like, Call of Duty is so much better. Like, I was one of those guys. I was one of those kids saying Call of Duty is better than Halo. When my sister's boyfriend bought a 360 and he bought Halo 3 with it, and obviously I went over to her to actually play and all that stuff, because she lived with him. Obviously, I wanted to see my sister, and she was just a couple blocks away. So I went over to his house. I played Halo 3, and I was like, this is the best game ever. This is the best game ever. So at that moment, I wanted a 360. Like, I wanted an Xbox 360 with Halo. So I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas, and then I actually got the Halo Master Chief Collection, or the Legendary Edition of Halo 3. Like, came with like the helmet, where you could store the game, everything. It was actually a really cool bundle, and I still have the Master Chief helmet in the garage somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's all beat up now, but yeah. So this is why I stuck with Xbox for so long, is because of Halo. And like I said, if it wasn't for Halo, I'll probably be on PlayStation playing Call of Duty. I'll probably be a Call of Duty YouTuber over NHL and all stuff. I still played NHL and stuff. I still played NHL on the PS2, all that stuff, and I played on like the PS1, obviously, and I played on older consoles as well when they came out for that, and all that stuff. So, and I also used to play Madden too. I used to play Madden a lot, actually. And we actually had, I forget what system it was. Believe it was a Sega Genesis, I believe. I believe that's the system I'm kind of pointing towards. I believe the one with you put in the cartridge. Yes, games used to come in the cartridge. If you guys are not old enough or anything like that, you guys don't know. Games used to come on these little like flash cards, basically. And you insert it to the console and you start playing right away. You don't have to download a game. You don't have to download any updates or anything like that. You just put it in and you play it. So I used to play Madden quite a lot. And I used to play Duck Hunt quite a lot as a kid too also. But let's get back to the story. I'm jumping through stories here. But I think we'll just jump into, if this video is not long enough. But anyways, we're winning. So I finally got my pre-order through for the Microsoft Store, and I got stuck at the screen like everyone else, where it just continued loading, like the little dots. It just continued loading and loading and loading and loading like that. Then I finally got through, and I said order, like order now, pretty much. And then it said, oh, something went wrong on our side. Please try again later. I was like, no, they sold out. I refreshed the page, did it again. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. And it's about 30 minutes into trying to pre-order this console. I clicked it again, and it said, thank you for your order. I was like, I screamed yes. I screamed out yes. I haven't did that in quite a while. But I screamed out yes. I checked my email before exiting the page. I took a screenshot just to get my order number and everything, to make everything, if I didn't get the email right away or something like that, something happened, I could show Microsoft like, hey, I got an order number, but I didn't receive an email or anything like that. But I received the email, and I was like, okay, I got one. I got one. And the other reason why I want to order from the Microsoft Store, because I figured like they're the makers, they're the manufacturer of this console. Maybe I'll get it actually shipped on. Maybe I'll get it on launch day, shipped to my house, like on launch day. Basically, they ship it before the launch day, but hopefully I can get it on the launch day. And I'm hoping to actually get it on launch day. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna do an unboxing. When I do get the console, I'm going to do an unboxing video for you guys, showing you guys the console and everything like that. So I'm going to do an unboxing video, so don't worry about that. Somebody actually asked me in my community tab if I'm doing an unboxing video, and I said yes. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for you guys. I'm going to try not to watch any of other YouTubers unboxing the console or anything like that, because I want that experience for myself, opening up this console and going through all this stuff, because I don't want to, like, cause with me, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but for me, when I order something and it hasn't come in yet, I watch a ton of unboxing videos, reviews. I watch tons of videos on it and get all the knowledge that I need and all that stuff, just in case, I do videos. I make YouTube videos, as you guys know, obviously. But I like to talk about the stuff that I bought and all that stuff. So I watch tons of videos. I usually watch tons of videos on it before I get it and all that stuff. I don't want to do that with this. Like, if an Xbox releases a video, like, unboxing it, I'm not going to watch it. If any other tech YouTubers get a chance to unbox it, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to try not to watch it and all that stuff. But I'll watch, like, the benchmark videos and all that stuff, like the performance videos, like people have been uploading and all that stuff. I'll watch those videos, but I won't watch an unboxing video because I want that experience for myself. So I'm super happy that I got my pre-order through. I'm super happy that I actually got one. I know a lot of people were having problems, something like that, and all that with the Xbox Series X and the Series S, and people were having problems with the PS5 also, the PS5 Digital Edition, pre-ordering that. I know I did a live stream the other weekend, and we were chatting a little bit, and and somebody mentioned, like, I tried to get a PS5, but it was sold out, and I was like, oh, did you guys try GameStop or EB Games, which is named here in Canada? They're like, no, they're pretty much like, there's pretty much no GameStops or EB Games. I'm not in the loop when it comes down to businesses closing, but I understand why GameStop and EB Games is closing, because they rip people off, in my opinion. The only time I bought something, I think that, like, I bought games from there before, obviously, as a kid, as a teenager, buying 360 games. That was pretty much the only store you can go to and buy video games. But I actually bought my PS2. I actually bought a PS2 Slim from GameStop or EB Games when I was a kid. This was my first actual. I actually bought the console for the first time myself, my own money, everything like that. It was actually pretty awesome. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, this type of, like, just talking, just kind of like a podcast type of deal, but with gameplay in the background. If you guys like this idea and you guys want me to do more of these, just relaxed and not overhyped or anything like that, not over commentated, and just telling stories and all that stuff. If you guys want to see more like this, please let me know in the comments below, because we do this with our live streams, or with my live streams. After we do, like, the reveal trailer for the NHL reveal trailer, or with the gameplay trailer or anything like that, we usually talked after it and all that stuff, and it was awesome. I love talking to you guys and all that stuff, and I want to bring that into my videos, where I just talk about stuff. I talk about my childhood or stuff like this, me pre-ordering the Xbox Series X and all that stuff. If you guys want to see more like this, this type of content, this more relaxed type of commentary or something like that, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to do more like this in the future. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, reminder, guys, if you guys haven't entered the NHL 21 giveaway, there'll be a link in the description. So if you guys haven't entered already, make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you guys enter to win a copy of NHL 21. It's at the end of this month. I'll be announcing the winner, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description. I need a drink. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up.